Welcome to Let's Learn Railway Empire 2 together. All right, hi, this is Anakin, and welcome to episode 11 of Let's Learn Railway Empire 2 together. We're on mission 2, Railway Mania, set in England and Wales. This is the fourth part, or fifth. This is the fifth part of our look at this. We've got London growing, we've got Bristol growing, we've got Birmingham growing. We want to get on working on Manchester. And let's see what this means to us. We're at 62,000 in London. So we have a library in London. There's not much else we can do to it right now. We can look at the fulfillment and see it's very, very good. Veggies and fruit we want to get, and we're going to get that soon enough from over here. But I think a more pressing need right this minute is probably, well, this is looking really good. Notice our sugar and logs and everything, corn coming up here to Birmingham from down here, from London, along this line right here. Let's take a quick look at those trains. Here's one with logs and sugar and all that good stuff, and then the next one is beer, grain, and sugar, and the last one is going, where's it going? It's going back to London. Okay, let's get this moving. And some of you may have noticed in the last episode I realized what I could do here for this freight line. Instead of this, I could go over here and join the party at Mackenzie Stop and swing in from this side and avoid all this. I just wonder how that would work. We could... Now we've got some elevation up here too. It's not all perfect, but we could come off like this and come up here like this. Briefly join the passenger line, right? And let's put this on. Yeah, swing out a little bit, join the passenger line. Why didn't I think of this before? All right, and then from the passenger line, we'll go over here. And then from here, we'll swing out. Oh wait, we don't even have to swing out. That's it. That's our freight line. Jeez, I think this is so easy. Then this one will swing over here. And then from here, he'll go here. And down like that. Oh my word. It's embarrassingly easy. Set our directions. Blow up all that crap we did before. And I think our lines, yeah. Britain Freight to Manchester Freight, they've all moved over to this. Faster trip, super cheap to do, my word. Why didn't you guys tell me that ages ago? Okay, so we've got our freight set up going from Birmingham to Manchester. We've got Manchester Freight Line, I think, running to here. I got to kind of catch up and make sure. York to Manchester Freight. We've got trains running empty right now. We've got sugar coming in. What's our task? Grow Birmingham, which we're doing. We need to get this going. Yeah, we really need to get this going. I want to get stuff going into Manchester as best we can. There should be stuff coming in there's just the one train. Where is it? Is it McGowan Station? Where is it? Is it at the station? Oh no, it's going back. Okay, well that's allowed, I guess. Now, one thing they don't have anymore is the concept of what's at your station. They used to do that. We can look here at this and see that there's plenty of grain there to take. And did we put grain? Sorry, but I just got to check all this to make sure I know what in the world's going on. Did we put grain in the warehouse? We did. There is grain in the warehouse. Grain for Bristol and London. But what about, we probably just haven't picked up any for, I'm going to add trains to this. Because we should start seeing grain being loaded for Manchester. Well, that's number one. Number two, there we go. There we go. Now we're getting grain up here for Manchester. So this line here will start bringing grain up here. So we've got grain and sugar here. We've got beer. There's so many tracks here. It's hard to pick on. It's hard to pick the city. It's covered in train tracks. Okay, we've got grain coming. Corn and wood, I think, should be coming soon enough. And they're already demanding cloth here. Okay. Right here is cloth. Let's put a freight station in Carlisle. And let's run that track like this. We'll just parallel our passenger track. And we could run it in here, certainly, like this, then run it back out like so, and up here to Carlisle. Yeah, put in our signals. We already have signals on this end. Set the, switches. And we should have access to they hit a depot. So there's one, but then we can also, we don't need, let's do this. Let's go here. What in the world? Oh, and thank you guys for telling me the most obvious thing in the world. Left click on that. Try it again. So we start making a line, then we stop. Oh, I want to keep going. You left click on it. Left click on it. That doesn't work, guys. That's what you told me to do. I can see how yeah, I'm confused. What's the matter here? Traxxas. Oh, we're getting a violation with the boundaries of that city. That's why this won't work, which is fine. It wouldn't hurt us to have it up here more anyway. Okay, let's start running a line from Manchester Freight to Carlisle 3, which will be renamed a freight line. We'll put a couple of trains on that, and we'll go wanted to rename this train station. Carlisle Freight. Okay. And grain 13's on the way. There's wood on the way. There's no corn on the way. Let's go back down to our corn thing down here. Are you kidding? We can't make it fast enough? Well, good. This is ours. We'll make it a level 3 and produce more corn. There you go. Bristol, there's Birmingham. Okay, the Birmingham, I don't know if that'll end up in freight. Let's look at our freight warehouse. Yeah, corn. We should be able to send corn all the way up to Manchester. There's corn up here too. The other thing we can do, and I think I like this even better, we'll go up here, put in a warehouse, and we'll tell the warehouse to take corn, and we'll run a line. We'll put a station up here. And got some, let's see. We'll come in like this. Let's make this one pretty straight coming out of here, so we can get our our signal set, no problem. We'll come around here, swing on into so we've got a warehouse here that will accept corn. So what's going to happen here is we can run a line from this corn up here to Carlisle, obviously, and run a couple of trains. Is corn a vegetable, or do they literally mean vegetables? I don't know. I'm going to confirm that. It's telling me there's something wrong, but what we know is wrong is the change of direction, and that's because we don't have that. Okay. Now it should be perfectly fine. It's got no problems. And it should load up corn for Carlisle. Good. And that corn will go to Carlisle and to York and to Manchester. Well, it would go to York if we had this, if we had a line from here to here. With a train on it. And then I want to make sure I made this a freight. Yeah, these should be freight. We don't need conductors on there. Oh, and H. Balk, I think is the name, looked at this personnel thing and said, if you set your, since you're giving them all these bonuses, you can actually lower, look at 10,430, we can actually lower our recruitment to 50%. That didn't work. Oh, this one's wrong anyway. That's not working. I want 125%. I got to go back and read his message, but right now, I'll just leave it like that. Do I have these messed up? 200, 120. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I didn't listen to that guy. That guy who did that YouTube short. That guy was a genius. This is cheaper. And let's just see if that's true. I'll slow down on this one. 13,825. 13,923. It was cheaper to do it like that. Okay. Now I'm confused. 10,311. If I drop this back and drop that up, 10,430. So this one's more expensive. That's weird. Maybe it's, I don't know what's driving that. Engineer, Stoker. You guys watch that and put a comment and explain to me what it is I'm missing. I'm just not even going to pay attention to it. It's just going to go. Now we got York growing. We don't have Manchester growing. Why don't we have Manchester growing? Corn. Okay, we got corn and logs on the way. They've got their own meat. We've got cloth on the way. Beautiful. It should be good. And then this is starting to feed York a little bit. I don't know if Carlisle's that close to growing. Probably not. It needs a fair amount of love, but it could start seeing some stuff too. See, it's got corn coming to, or grain coming to it, and corn. Oh, well, corn's up here. It's got grain coming to it as well. Okay, we got Birmingham's on good growth now. It's got everything it needs to get up to its target. Where can we get milk to get that started sooner rather than later? Right here, we can load milk. Do we have room in this one? Warehouse, we do. We're going to add milk to this warehouse. And we'll go out here, and we probably can get 2 for 1. Oh, is that ours? No. Oh, that's the guy with the incredibly strange business model. Can we buy him? No. Okay. Let's see if we can get both of these guys. We can get the wool and the milk if we want it, and we can go like this, and this needs to be a double track now. So why don't we do that first? Let's just go ahead and double track this. I know I could save some money, but I like double track. May have to come out of this side first. It's not going to let me. Well, we'll go back here. We'll go back here behind the bridge. I want to hit that. I want it to go there. Is that it? That looks like it. Okay. And do our directional signals. We've got a tower down there. Good. And now we'll hook this line into it, like so. We'll set up a line from here. Track. Need a gridiron, and now we can do here to London. Here to London Freight. Run full of something. Should, and I think milk, yeah, there we go. We'll give a refrigerator car. And research, we can't do anything until we get 200, so. Okay, now we're running milk in there. Birmingham's double growing. York's growing, but we're not. Manchester's not there yet. And I gotta go check all the repairs on this freight up here. We've got corn and logs on the way. And that's amazing to me that it won't grow. Well, one of the things it's looking at is over time. So this 50% will probably be, if we watch this for a little bit, it'll go up. Because it's kind of looking at like a rolling average kind of a thing, I believe. I'm fairly certain of that. Logs and corn coming. I think when we finish this one, there we go, we got Carlisle growing. There, now we got Manchester growing. Good deal. Just by getting a little bit of that up there. Train, oh, that's all right. Okay, I see a couple of weird things up here. That, and then this, how could it have a tour with no freight? Because we didn't tell it to run full. And we do not need 3 trains on that line. At least not right now. Actually, Carlisle's in a pretty good position to grow here. And what we should probably do is run this in there and get credit for it. Why not? Locomotive, one of them. Freight, go. Okay. Growing, growing, double growing. Birmingham's double growing. All right, let's pause and see. Well, we know we can get this stuff going up here. And do we have our warehouse set here? We do. It's already set up for it. So why don't we just run? Let's go get these. What is that right there? This is private property. I think that's going to be a new thing, like a coal mine or something. If that's true, we're going to sneak our station over here, where it will no doubt pick that up, because that, I just have a feeling, a sneaky suspicion, that's going to become something. All right, let's go up here and run a line. Like that. Not there though. There. Well, bless it. What I wanted to do was go like this. Okay. Now we've got point-to-point connection at both ends. Put a supply tower. Okay. Here to here. Fruit, yes. That's all right. We know that. What we need to do is in here, we need to put a maintenance depot and a warehouse. And the warehouse will take fruit and veggies. There we go. Now this line here should run. There it goes. All right. And let's get our veggies going. Where's our directional signals? That's probably where they are. We didn't make them. Maybe a couple trains there. Oh, that's right, we need two. All right, so everything's growing. 3 cities are growing up here. We probably could, if we tossed a little freight station in Liverpool, we could probably get some growth for it too. Okay. Let's go at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 growing, 5 of them at double pace. So we're improving. What are we going to get into next? That's all right. Waiting to be deployed, I don't mind. We can actually bid on this one. I think we want it. Yay! That means our opponents are pretty weak. If that's the size they're willing to go. So this is why I like point to points. This train is just waiting. He's in a proper queue waiting to go. And this one here, we got lots of veggies, lots of fruit on the way. And this guy here, do we have him set up to only haul corn or grain? No, he can haul whatever. He should be hauling it. Let's see why he would or wouldn't. Yeah, see, it's just going straight over. Okay, good deal. It's going to the warehouse and straight to him. There we go. So we're going to have grain and corn coming up here. They won't use it, but if we look at the train, those veggies are for London. Beautiful. And I'll bet you, is London big enough to take fruit? I wonder if I would think so. Yeah, they can take fruit. Oh, see, look at this. We got 14 veggies, 14 fruit on the way. We don't have any cloth. What can we do about that? What can we do about cloth? We've got wool right here. And we have a business opportunity in Bristol. Well, what do you know? New production, cloth. We'll put a new business in Bristol. We do have freight running. Those are passenger. This is our London freight. 3.4% utilization, that's all. How big is Bristol now? 40. I think we have to be 50 for a library. Yeah. Okay. London has the library. It's at 72 now. It's doing just fine. Okay. Double, double, double. Now, why wouldn't you be growing more? Well, you got grain on the way, corn, logs. Love to get logs here and plug them into this system. That would speed things up rather than having them come from all the way down here. And how are we own this? Let's see how we're doing here. We've got we got 6 waiting, no trains here, but one just about back, so that's fine. He should be able to pick up the 6 with no trouble. London, Bristol, Liverpool, Manchester. Liverpool, Manchester, Liverpool, and Manchester. Beautiful. How beautiful is this? Okay. About to come up to our first year, and we're about halfway to our company value goal. They don't have anything to export. Did I run? Wake up. We got to get the wool going here. And I don't think we can trust. Oh, there's no state. This guy can only run wool down to the sugar. That's right. He can't take it to Bristol. How busy is that? That's not busy. Let's go out of our station here. Why don't we do this? Why don't we go? Let's move this setup over one. And let's come out of here and get on that freight line over there if we can. Let's see how we're going to do that. We'll get over our opponent's tracks. Don't love that. I can't. I'm anxious to get rid of these people. And the problem here is these sets of track are too close to each other. We could, let me see if we could just send it. If this warehouse has more room, yeah, this is an easy solution for now. We just start taking the wool, right? So this line here that I moved for no good reason, there he goes. Immediately, it'll start taking wool for Bristol. Perfect. And we'll give him a buddy. Where is he? Why isn't he doing anything? Oh, here he comes. The only thing is, I've opened up I'm not going to mess with it. The train station is bigger than it needs to be. Bristol's gone through 40,000. But we already knew that, didn't we? That's why we put that station in there. Now let's just see how big is the demand. See, they have a clothing, so they're going to want a lot of cloth. How much do they want? They want 3.6. What are we making over here? We're making 2.2, so we absolutely need to expand that business. Our cloth business. Take it up to level 2. Actually, take it up to level 3. Yes, let's do. Go. I'll make a video where I'm sorry, stutter. I'll make a fundamentals video where I explain all this production and upgrades and balancing your lines and all that stuff. I mean, I'll talk about it here, of course, but let's see. Why would you be slowed? Oh no. Why doesn't that cover that? Oh, you know what? These tracks are not quite together. Why is that? Don't get that, but so be it. All right. Beautiful. Milk, veggies, fruit. And we'll have veggies and fruit in here, all queued up and ready to go. How could you do a tour of duty without anything on you? I must have not had it run full. And we didn't gain much that quarter. That was a dud quarter. Oh, have I got this? It looked funny, but it looks like it's working. I've got this one messed up. It should be running full. And look at this. What's that? Cement. That's a new product. Cement. That must. They're obviously at a point where they need cement. I don't see it, so it hadn't come up yet. And we're starting to get into higher level goods here in London. The planks and liquor and dairy products and salt and furniture. Planks. We're kind of out of spots. What we could do is take some little city like Dover, buy out its beer, and make planks. That would be probably an okay thing. Getting a lot of these last tour. Well, those we just fixed that. How about out here? Okay, we're fulfilling our demand for veggies. I guess at this point there's only one town that's using them, London. Birmingham will be at 40,000. Then Manchester will be the same thing, and they are cattle. Ooh, they don't have. They need cattle and they don't have any. Okay, well let's fix that. We might as well get paid for this anyway. How are we gonna get in there? Yeah, from up here. I don't really want to make that station any bigger now. Let's just go. Ooh, do we have direct? Goodness. Didn't have directionals on this. But I did have that, and there is a train on it. Okay, sorry. Had to fix my goof. All right, run this in, go like this. Set our signals. Put a supply tower in there. And run a train from here to here with cattle. Okay, that'll just give us another source of revenue and make sure that Manchester stays happy. Okay. We got our 2 stars. Increase the profit of your rural businesses. Good. That'll make our corn profit go up. We could think about buying other ones. Probably have a train more than we need. It's amazing how few trains you need. It's a big adjustment if you played a lot of the original Railway Empire. Grain and logs. Would love to get grain and logs. Do a better job getting it up here. Well, there's grain right there. Are we warehousing it? No, because we only have the one station. I think we're going to have to give up something. Oh, we need to look at maintenance too, probably. I think we're going to have to give up this to put a warehouse in so that we can start distributing. Yeah. We're going to put a warehouse in here so that we can start bringing that grain into the system. Wrong direction, go. Yeah. Bring in grain. And then we should see it should get the idea that we want. Did we ever? We never did run the grain in here, did we? This is somebody else's crap. And we don't have a freight station per se, but we can do this. We can go that's a freight line. Or this is the passenger line. This is the freight line coming into this one, which isn't being used that much. Go up here to 4. Yeah. Okay. And then 3, we can use it to wrap around and come up in here somewhere and pick up grain. There we go. Now we've got grain coming in, and we've got a warehouse that will take the grain, and the grain can be distributed to Carlisle and to Manchester and keep them growing. I think we'll build Dover when we can get rid of some track and stuff and clean things up. When they finally let us start buying people, which I'm assuming is going to happen. We can't grow them any faster than we are. We've got them on double speed. The only thing we could do maybe a little faster would be, well, again, we have, what's the matter with Liverpool? What's your problem, buddy? Liverpool needs cattle, which, do we want sugar? No. It does not get any beer. Where would beer come from? Oh, beer would come from over here. If we put beer in a warehouse here, we could get it over to Liverpool. So this freight line, yeah, I will take that. I think I just bought it, didn't I? I went way too fast there. I think we just bought that industry, didn't we? The one that's failing, which is good. Yes, it's ours. Because we probably want to knock it down. We want to think about this. Let's just think here. We've got beer, meat and beer, and cloth. We probably want to start making clothing in Liverpool. Or whatever's next in the food chain. Let's just see. We got, yeah, it'd be this or sawmills. A sawmill would be nice if we could get access over here to get that wood. But in the meantime, we can definitely get cloth. So we can do, let's put well, what we have to do, I'm ahead of myself. The meat industry, we've got to blow it up. And then we've got to add a fashion industry in here. Where can we put it? Oh, we can put it out here and expand the city. That's actually a good idea. Let's expand the city a little bit. Do a little leapfrog where we can go. Like if we want to put a third station in Liverpool. See, now we can go way out here with it. Yeah, There we go. There we go. All right, so we want you to pick up the cloth. We've got cloth coming from Carlisle. So for it to get to Liverpool, we need the warehouse here to be accepting it. And that'll get it over to Liverpool. Or we could trash that idea and we could just run a train from Carlisle freight to Liverpool freight. One train running freight, go. And it should, if it's got, yeah, here we go. Just take cloth over to Liverpool. Take lots of cloth to Liverpool. All right, good deal. And then we'll have to figure out how do we want to export our clothing. And at what point does Manchester start taking clothing? So it come up, 50,000. That's not too bad. And how are we looking here? And we're still not there. It seems like it's taking forever. I don't know if I'm playing it on slower speed than I normally do or what, but this double growth seems slow to me. What's he missing? He's missing cloth. That's interesting. All right, so I'll go back to saying, okay, if we put cloth in that warehouse, then we can start hauling cloth down here to Birmingham with that line from, with this guy, our freight line, which is getting 50%. Let's go one more train on that. So we've got Liverpool growing. They got grain and corn and meat. They have beer on the way, sugar. They've got cloth on the way. Beautiful. So Liverpool will grow nicely. Okay, we still got London. Bristol has slowed down a bit. What happened? It's gotten a little bigger. It's getting more finicky. Okay. 7 grains on the way. 22 wools on the way. They need vegetables and fruit. Do we have anything down here? There's nothing. Okay. I could have sworn, yeah, there's a supply tower right there. We'll set these to 0 and set them to 2. Okay. Logs. We really need to get these logs opened up over here in Wales. They would help so much. And these guys are going to have another industry spot opening up fairly soon. When they hit level 3, London will when they hit level 5, which isn't that far off. They're at 85,000 right now. Lumber. Yeah, I got sidetracked on that lumber deal. Can we ship enough lumber to put something down? Yeah, I think we should. I think we should go down here and consider buying that beer. It's cheap. It's ours. It's gone. Planks in Dover. Let's expand Dover's footprint. Okay. And let's put in a line. Tell you what we'll do. We'll start running a freight train from here, from London Freight. Oh, it's not hooked up. But we could run it. Yeah, we'll just run it on this line right here. We're going to run from London Passenger to Dover for now, and when we get some opportunity to get rid of some crap, we'll put in a proper freight station down here. So London to that doesn't work. All right. Can you come down here and join the freight line? First of all, let's double track. Let's double track from here to here. It's not letting me build it, so I'm thinking there must be a little red mark on it somewhere right there. It's probably too close, yeah. And this stinking guy here. All right, so let's go like this. We'll go like this. Then we'll go on the other side of it and go double track like that, and then we'll come off if it'll let us. We'll come off and merge with this guy. That puts us in a freight line, right? It's all temporary. The -9, trying to decide if I care. -2 is a lot better. Okay. So we've connected to the freight line. I don't think it's going to, we'll have to do it like this. All right, so we got shoot. Oh, we got our intersection down here. I'm sorry. Mutter. Directional signals will go like that, and then like that, and down here looks good, and then like that. Put signals on that end, and we'll run a line from London Freight to Dover. And I think we're going to put some trains on it because I think it matters. Okay, go. I think there's a lot to. I mean, Dover needs all kinds of supplies and stuff that we can take down there. We're not using these tracks hardly at all. No big deal. Okay. All right. We need to. I just checked the time. We need to stop on this one. It's a shame we haven't gotten. We're almost there on actually both of these. They're finishing up at about the same time. So we got 2, 2, 2, and only a 1 up there. That's no good. We want 2s everywhere all the time. Kind of life in the fast string. We want 2s everywhere all the time. All right. Yeah, we do have to stop. Shoot. All right. Let's make that one a wrap. I think we made great progress. We've got really good city growth going everywhere. I don't know how we are on our schedule. We got the 1847. When did we start? 1845. So I think we're doing okay. We're not setting any records here. We'd love to see this one finish, but we can't go any faster, right? And this is as fast as it'll grow. We're growing it as fast as it will grow. And we got 6 cloth coming. Beautiful. All right. See you next time. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for more Railway Empire 2 videos. Thank you.